Look at her.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Michelle and I'm back with another video. So in this video I will be talking about the 5 things that I love about China. But while I'm talking about those things, I will be doing my makeup because I am about to go out. So yeah, let's get started. So I have been like in China now for like 3 months, and since I've been here, it doesn't even feel like 3 months. Actually, it just feels like I've just been here forever. But yeah, it only has been 3 months and a couple of weeks, maybe 3 months and 2 weeks. And one of the things that I really love about China is the security. Like, now when I talk about security, I'm not necessarily talking about safety. I mean, China is very, very safe, because obviously there are cameras everywhere, honey. So there are cameras everywhere, and so that also contributes to the safety of this country. So by safety, it's not necessarily just talking about like I'm not just talking about like the safety of when you want to go out at night or like in general as a woman, but I'm just talking about how people even don't touch your stuff. Like, you can literally have a delivery and they deliver it outside your apartment or by the reception or whatever, because I live in an apartment where whenever I have a delivery, the guy cannot necessarily come upstairs to my door, because you need a tag to get into the elevator. And so he will just, like, whoever is delivering, I'll just tell them, leave my stuff at the reception. Literally, even if I leave, even if it gets delivered like on a Friday and I'm not there and I'm coming back like tomorrow, it will still be there. Nobody is going to touch your things. Like, people are so respectful of other people's things. Nobody is going to touch anything that doesn't belong to them. You can leave your goods and go wherever, come back, you will still find whatever you have left exactly where you have left it. And I really think that is something truly, truly amazing, because back in South Africa, hey, you can only dream of doing something like that. I mean, the other day I ordered food, right? And I was still in school and I was ordering my food, and I just didn't want to come home and still like wait for food to be delivered. And so I just ordered the food while I was still at work. And they tell you how long the food will mostly arrive, like the estimated time of arrival, estimated time of delivery. And when I arrived at the reception, my food was still there. Like, nobody took it, nobody even and it had been sitting there for like maybe 40 minutes. So people really do respect your things. You can leave something. Like, the other time I bought a mirror and it was just sitting there the whole time by the reception, and now at the reception there's no like security or anything like that. No, it's just a reception J, like the lobby basically. So no security guard or anything like that. It's just empty. But literally no one is going to take your stuff. Your stuff is your stuff, and I really, really love that about China. Now, the second thing that I love about China is the convenience and how just like everything works in terms of like technology, because literally we have one app. predominantly use WeChat. So we have WeChat, we have Alipay, and when I tell you that you can do everything and anything on WeChat, it is so convenient. Literally, if you want to order food, you go on WeChat, you have your food delivery option there. You want to pay for something, you go on WeChat, you have your payment option there. Everything you want to book for a Didi, which is like a taxi, like an Uber, you go to WeChat, you have a call a ride option there. Everything you can do on WeChat. If you want to buy like anything, literally on WeChat you can find it. You have Taobao. Taobao is also like an online shopping app. Whatever that you want, you will find it. Anything at all, you will find it. And another thing that I really love on it, especially when it comes to these delivery apps, there's this app called Meituan, and now Meituan is like a food delivery app, and you order whatever that you want, and you also have an option to order medication from the pharmacy. Like, even if you wake up like in the morning at 7 and you are just feeling like the bottom of the pit, like, you know, you can literally just order any medication that you want and it will be delivered to you, honey. You don't have to go to the pharmacy. Gone are those days, and I absolutely love that. And speaking of medication, you know, even when you do go to the pharmacy physically, you can get antibiotics over the damn counter. Like, what? Because in South Africa, you need a prescription. And now in China, a prescription is like, I don't know for what, because I mean, I even know people that get medication for like anxiety, depression, like over the counter. Like, this is not like a prescription, because in South Africa, like, so many things, like you need prednisone, you need prescription, you need antibiotics, you need prescription. So here it's like you just go there, type what you want on your phone, translate, they tell you, they give it to you. You just, it's so easy. You just go to the pharmacy, you have your translated issues or whatever, or sometimes you actually know what you want, so you tell them exactly what you want, and they just deliver. They just get it for you. They give it to you. If you want antibiotics, you know exactly what you want, they give it to you. No questions asked. Simple, straightforward, like no problemo. Not in South Africa. You need a prescription for a lot of things in South Africa. So I really love that about China, that everything is just so convenient, I tell you. The third thing that I love about China is how clean this country is. Now, I haven't been to a lot of cities. I think I've been to about 4 cities. And when I tell you that this country, like those cities that I've been to, they are extremely clean, you know. And this country, one of the reasons why it's so clean is because it is so well maintained. Like, I was shocked the first time I saw a truck cleaning the streets. Like, there's a truck coming, spraying water on the road. What? Like, I don't even know, like, I think 2 times in a day, because I usually see it, like, you know, when I'm at work around 9 o'clock in the morning. It just goes past, it sprays water on the streets to clean the streets. And then there's going to be, and the truck also has like a brush at the back of it, so the brush is like rotating, like cleaning their freifa, basically, like on the damn streets, guys. Like, what? And it is so clean, like it is so clean, and it cleans every day, 2 times a day, like every single day. So now the fourth thing that I like about China is the technology. Like, when I say technology now, I'm not talking about the apps and all that, because now the apps are great, but like they have curated the technology in such a way that it is user friendly. It is like, this country is just user friendly. Like, like something as simple as traffic lights. You are walking, you get to the pedestrian traffic stop, it counts down for you. It tells you how many minutes you have to cross the road. Oh, guys. Even for drivers, like if you're driving, you don't even have to guess, or okay, how long do I have to cross to make this turn or whatever. Like, it counts down. If it's 15 seconds, it will count down 15, 14, 13. Like, it will count down for you. And I feel like that is just, I mean, that we don't have that in South Africa. I don't think we have that anywhere in Africa, to be honest. And so that, for me, it was like, what? If the green man turns green, okay? The man turns green, it tells you, okay, 29 seconds. You literally have to cross the streets in 29 seconds. Like, it's thoughtful. The technology is just, it's guys, they are so thoughtful. I can't even explain, the first time I saw this and I was like, what? Like, I couldn't believe it. Everything is on your phone. They have even thought about what happens should your phone die. When I tell you that everywhere you go, there's this like machine, power station, like, you just scan the code and it ejects a power bank. You will charge your phone. Like, you cannot be frustrated in China. You will not be frustrated. Everything is thought out for you. Like, so even if you are in a situation where your phone is low, you know where you're going, you will find a power bank. Because and I think that is also like so thoughtful, because they know that everything is done on your phone. And so if your phone dies, you're screwed, right? In this country, if your phone should die, you would be screwed, especially if you don't speak Chinese. So they know that you need your phone to be charged. And so that's why there are like power banks everywhere. Like, you will not go into an area and not find at least one power supply. And these power banks have all the charges that you can think. If you're using an iPhone, this power bank will work for you. If your phone is a C-type charger, Orange, they have thought of everything. Like, guys, China, they have thought of everything. I just really, really love that about China. So the technology is outstanding for me. I really love that. I think it is very thoughtful. Like, they don't want to frustrate people. They don't want to frustrate people unnecessarily. You know what I mean? So I really love the technology when it comes to China. So yeah, that is my number 4. So number 5 on the list of things that I love about China, number 5 is the affordability. I mean, it's not cheap. Notice how I'm not saying cheap. I'm saying affordability, okay? Things are quite affordable. Like in South Africa, y'all are going through a lot. And I'm not laughing because, like, I'm laughing at how shocking it is. When I was just seeing the price of eggs and, like, guys, honestly, I don't know what is going to happen if the economy is just going on and on at this rate. But you know what? China is quite affordable. Like, it is affordable. Okay, the amount of things that she can purchase with a little bit of money. Like a little bit of money goes a long way. Obviously, if you want to splurge and just be doing a lot of things, you're going to end up using a lot of money. But if you're just a simple girl or guy, and you just want simplicity, you will save a lot of money in this country. But if you want to go out, like the way I've been going out, going to restaurants, trying new things, you're obviously going to spend a lot of money. And obviously for things like Western restaurants where they serve burgers, fries, pizzas, and all that, it does cost a lot of money. But if you want to just be normal and live like a local, eat Chinese food, try Chinese drinks, do anything that is Chinese, you are going to save a lot of money. It might not be as convenient. I mean, taking a bus, for instance, is not as convenient as taking a Didi, right? But it is so much more cheaper. Like, I've heard that a bus is like 2 RMB. There's people, I mean, there's a train actually that I took one time, and I paid 3 RMB. Now, 3 RMB is about 7 Rand. Guys, nowhere in South Africa can you pay 7 Rand to go from point A to point B. Not in a bus, not in a taxi, not even in a bicycle. Like, even if you wanted a lift from somebody's bicycle, you will not pay 7 Rand. Do you understand? So, to pay 3 kwai was like, I was taken aback. Like, wow, this country is really affordable. And it's a norm. Like, you just go to the supermarket, you want to buy simple things like eggs, tomatoes. It is affordable. Like, you are not paying an arm and a leg just to survive, As in South Africa, guys, we paid a lot. Like, grocery in South Africa, if I want to fill a trolley with basic stuff like maize meal and braai pack and basic things, I will pay an arm and a leg. Not in China. Definitely not in China. Like, in China, I think even if you had a large family, you would still be able to survive. In South Africa, you're living hand to mouth. Like, your salary, by tomorrow you don't have money, because everything is so expensive. Everything is so expensive. But in China, it is much more affordable, and that just makes life much more easier, much more friendly, So I really love being in China. I think, although I haven't done a lot of, or have seen a lot, or have experienced a lot, but in the amount of time that I've been here, I can say that the gap is massive. The gap is massive, I promise you. And I don't know, if South Africa will get to a point where things are better. I doubt it. I truly doubt it, because we just have a government that really doesn't care about its people. And so I don't think we'll ever get to a point in South Africa where the government cares about its people. It's everybody for themselves. So yeah, but in China, truly everything is affordable. The government cares about its people. Like, I can tell you that for free. The government cares about its people, and so that is why life here is much more simpler. It's obviously, as a foreigner, not only am I a foreigner, I'm also black, things can get quite tricky, but in general, life in China has truly been, so far so good, I can say. So far so good. So yeah, that is me, and I am done. This is my makeup, and yeah, those are the 5 things that I love about China since I have been here. I'm yet to experience more. I'm yet to explore and see more of this country. And yeah, I will share more, when I do discover more. But for now, this is it from your girl, Michelle. I will see you in the next video. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.